to another episode of Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered. If you've been watching this whole time, if you've been listening the whole time, thank you. And as you know how this goes, I'm Coach Jace. That's Coach Rob. And the boys are still here. It's a new year. We are dry Januarying it. And so far, so good. But we are only 12 days in, so a lot of month left.
Yeah.
A lot of month left, but not a lot of time left before baseball kicks off. And we got a lot of baseball to talk about. Cubs making big moves.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I like this for this person.
Well, we'll talk about it and we'll get into it, but we're going to talk about the Cubs making their big moves. We're going to start with an absolute superstar has been pulled off the trade block. We'll talk about him, what that means for those teams that were interested. Cubs get their starter. Cubs get their third baseman. We'll tell you who here in just a few minutes. Yankees seem to be going in another direction than Cody Bellinger, as reported by Buster Olney yesterday. It's a little bit of breaking news there. And, Coach, we're going to close this thing off with the college football playoff. The national championship next week. Miami versus Indy. We'll make our picks here live on the show today. And right before we get to that, we will talk about the new D1 baseball rankings came out today. Where does our LSU defending championship Tigers sit? We will tell you where. We will tell you the issues we might have or the joy we might have with these rankings. We shall see how that goes. But, Coach, let's kick this thing off. One of the biggest names that was on the trade market, absolute superstar, 30 home run power, 280 hitter, cornerstone infielder, switch hitter, making $91.5 million over the next 5 years. Super team-friendly contract. Ketel Marte has been pulled off the trade block. Kind of surprising.
It is, but it isn't, right? So you think Arizona's at this point, they've done it in the past to where, okay, we're going to trade this guy. And all of a sudden, hey, maybe we have a chance to go get this guy to add on. And they'll say, okay, let's pull this guy off the trade block and let's go get him. You know, they've done it before. And I think now that this gives them an opportunity to say, hey, let's go after this thing. Because they were in it 3 years ago.
Right.
They were in it. And end up getting Gino, fucking trading him back, and this and that, and
they got Naylor,
right?
Because they lost Christian Walker to the Astros,
right? And they got rid of Naylor.
Yep.
And so now, what are your options here moving forward? What do you need here moving forward? Because if you're taking Ketel off the block, obviously you got to add somebody.
Yeah, I mean, look, this team's got a lot of question marks surrounding it. I think, the first base situation's a big question mark. Third base is a question mark. Your middle infield is solid. Perdomo's a Gold Glove shortstop who can really turn the lineup over at the end of the bat 9 hole. You got Ketel Marte, switch hitter, 3 hole, 2 hole, wherever you want to put him. 280 guy that's going to bump 30 homers. And going to be on the field almost every day. I mean, this guy's MVP candidate every year. He's a Silver Slugger. He's an All-Star, 3-time All-Star at that. This guy's an absolute stud whenever he's on the field. And but they got question marks. You got Corbin in the outfield that really holds that down. You got your catcher. I'm drawing a blank on
Gabby Moreno.
Gabby Moreno, thank you. And aside from that, your pitching staff has got a lot of question marks, right? You traded Merrill Kelly to the Rangers. Now, granted, you re-signed him, but you haven't re-signed Zach Gallen. So how does the top of the rotation look? Are they really relying on Merrill Kelly to be their one? If so, that's a bold strategy. That's, I don't know that I would do that. 36 going on 37, and he's had great years, and he's a very above average solid pitcher that you want, but he's a solid 3.
To me, on this team, and offensively, at least, you have 2 question marks. All right, and that's who's going to play first base and who's going to play left field. Right now, you have Jorge Barosa in left, and at first base, you have Tim Tawa or Pavin Smith or Tyler Locklear. In left, you don't really have too many options. I mean, Gurriel Jr. would be a great fit, but he played DH some last year. How healthy is he? Jordan Lawler is probably going to be your DH. That's probably Gonna happen.
I think they're gonna play him at that third base. I don't see Alexander being their third baseman.
I mean, okay. Wasn't Blaze a catcher? Wasn't Blaze Alexander committed to LSU and he got drafted out of high school? He was like a top draft prospect. He was committed to LSU. I do not remember this. I don't remember if it was him or somebody else, but I'm pretty sure it was Blaze Alexander. That name sounds so fucking familiar.
Let's see. He was signed as an 11th rounder for IMG. Perfect game. Where was he gonna go to college at? Let's see.
Commit to LSU. Hold on. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. He was committed to South Carolina before he went pro. Okay. And I think that might be the year where they hired Paul Maneri
Might have been.
when he
That
got
sounds
drafted,
right.
and I guess he was like, "Yeah, fuck this."
Yeah.
I don't know, but to me, at your pitching rotation, I think if you can probably add one guy, Eduardo Rodriguez, Merrill Kelly, Brandon Fod, Mike Soroka, and Ryan Nelson. I think you're pretty set on that. I don't think it's the best starting five in fucking MLB, of course not, but I do think that they can get the job done pending your offense, right?
Well, I mean, you also need Eduardo Rodriguez to be there, right? He had the injury shortened 2024, only pitching 10 games. Last year, this guy is like an average 5 in the league. He made 29 starts, but he went 9-9 with a 5.02 ERA. This is not a number 1 or a number 2.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I think if all five of those guys are there and they're healthy, I think you don't touch this rotation. I think you leave it as is because you can get by with this rotation.
You can get by, but in that division, you're not winning. You're not coming in second. You're probably not even coming in third with the moves that the Padres have made over the last couple of years, especially last year with all the trades.
Maybe with the Giants this year.
The Giants got Rafi.
But what do you? Okay, so who do you go get? Like, what do you need at this point? Do you need 2 starters, and you move 2 guys to either the bullpen or you move them to the minors? How does this work?
I mean, I think you got to go out and you got to get a surefire ace. And granted, when Corbin Burns comes back, it may not even be this year. If it is this year, it's going to be in August. Like, if he does come back this year, you got an ace, but how's he going to bounce back from Tommy John? He's going to be 32, I think, whenever he's coming back from that.
He is older. I mean, I say older, baseball older.
Yeah, baseball older. I mean, there's still dudes out here. I mean, you got Framber out on the market. You got Zach Gallen still out there. You know, you got Giolito, who had a great year with the Red Sox. I mean, there are guys that you can add. Framber's really the number 1 on the list. I don't know, man. I don't know. This to me, this is not a playoff team. This is nowhere near a playoff team. This pitching staff is not good. This is not a good pitching staff.
No, but I think I just looked at the list. I think one guy you can get to go play first base, maybe a year, and he'd probably love to come back. Goldie.
Yeah, I mean,
go get Paul Goldschmidt for a year or 2, or a year with a second-year option. Right, you can probably get him for a little bit cheaper. Right, he's not a $15 million a year guy.
No.
Right, so you can probably get him for 8.
Probably getting for less than that.
Probably less than maybe 5.
But yeah, probably somewhere between 5.5 and 7
with some incentives.
Yeah,
right.
Incentives to make it 10.
And then you probably could go get fucking Marcelo Ozuna. You need a big bat. I'm looking at this.
Go get a surefire DH. Jordan Lawler's going to play third. Cattell's going to play second. Lourdes is going to play the outfield. Pavin is going to be either at first or in the outfield. I don't even know who this Adrian Del Castillo is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, dude. I don't know who you are. Never heard of
He's
you before.
Not listening. That's fine.
But he had 120 at bats last year, 4 homers, 242. Yeah, he's not a DH.
He's a young guy. I mean,
he's a 4th string catcher for them.
He's mid
3rd string catcher for them.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I mean, you look.
Go get your surefire. I like that. Go get your surefire Ozuna for a year.
Yes.
Go get
you 2 guys that can give you 20 to 30 home runs a year.
Yeah, go ahead and go with Goldie, but still, that team might be able to put up runs, but this pitching staff is not going to be able to. And look, that is why Cattell was in the trade market. Okay, they said that they wanted young, major league ready pitching. That is what it was, and then. You know, the rumor was out there that they asked the Red Sox for Peyton Tolle and Connolly early, And they were like, no, obviously I wouldn't get rid of him either. For that, that's a hefty price to pay. You know, as good as Cattell is, and I'd love to have Cattell on the Red Sox, as good as he is, because we have a big hole at second base too.
Yeah.
At third base
switch
now.
hitting, very good defensive second baseman that hits for average and power and
28, 30 homers, and he's an $18 million. You don't find an $18 million player that's 280 and 30 homers.
Correct.
You don't find it.
Right. So, and then looking at it too, go get Mad Max, let him retire in Arizona because that's who drafted him. Right there you go. There's your number 3 or number 2. Right. You let Merrill Kelly take over as number 1. You move Eduardo Rodriguez down to number 2, maybe.
Yeah.
And you go get Scherzer. Let him retire in Arizona. Call it a day.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They got to do something. I liked when Cattell was on the block because I really think that he is one of the guys, and you could get a lot for him right now. He's going to be 32. He's on a very team-friendly contract. But, you know, if you're not going to do that and you didn't push your chips all the way in with Bregman like you said you were going to do, you got a lot of holes. You're counting on Alec Thomas and Jordan Lawler to really do some things that they're not ready to do yet. And Tim Towle to do some things he's not ready to do yet. Like, you're counting on a lot of guys that are unproven to do some things. And I don't see it, man. I don't see it with this team. I think this is a 4th place team in that division as it stands right now. And you know what? This is not the biggest market team. Trading an $18 million player whenever you got a lot of holes to fill, you can get, you know, you could call the Red Sox and probably get a package of, you know, Peyton Tole, Marcelo Meyer, and a couple minor leaguers to fill out your roster. You know, like that's a solid grab for them.
Yep.
And I'd be okay with that trade because Marcelo's not the healthiest all the time. You got an abundance of left-handed pitching on that team, and you keep Connolly early, and you fill your second base gap with a guy that's very affordable for the next 5 years. So I think that'd be a great start for them. Now, granted, I am a Red Sox fan, so, you know, it is what it is. But point being, one of the bigger names, one of the bigger superstars in the game, off the market. After the reports this year came out that he was a bad teammate. So something ain't adding up is all I'm saying.
It's sometimes the front office makes, you know, they just make decisions based on player performance and not really looking at, you know, how they are in the clubhouse and this and that, and that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay, I guess. I don't know. I just know that the next guy on this list is I want to talk about it because the Marlins are doing Marlins shit again. And I talked about it not last episode, but the one before that, where I was like, can they just fuck? I just want one season. I just want one season where the Marlins don't do Marlins shit.
Yeah. And
this is not that season, apparently.
No.
Maybe next year.
Definitely not.
Maybe next year. The Miami Marlins trade Edward Cabrera, who's obviously I don't know if he's their ace or their number 2.
He's their number 2 to 3. The Marlins are very deep and they got a lot of good pitchers. So Sandy's 1. You got Yuri is number 2 to 3, depending on the day, and you got Cabrera, who's number 2 or number 3, depending on Yuri. Like it just
right. Well, now you don't have him anymore because you traded his ass to the Cubs.
Yeah, now he's to the Cubs.
And so let me just get this straight, okay? The Cubs are making these trades, but not going spend money on Bellinger or on Kyle Tucker or on.
They spent money.
Yeah, that's fine. But
we'll talk about it here after this segment. But
I mean, you know,
the Cubs
you got one.
The Cubs need some outfield help bad. I mean, very bad. You got Ian Happ, PCA, and Seiya. You don't want Seiya Suzuki in your outfield. He's not good.
He's your DH.
He's not good in the outfield.
He's your DH, plain and simple, and that's it.
PCA is very good in center field. We know this.
PCA covers so much ground. He could probably play center and right, honestly.
Yeah. And then you got Ian Happ. Not the best outfielder.
No, but he's a guy you have to have in the lineup.
Got to have him in the lineup. 100%.
So you find a fucking spot for him and call it a day.
Yep. Yeah, it's I don't know, dude. It's tough. It's a very.
What'd they end up giving up for him?
So they gave up 3 guys. Their number 1 overall prospect, outfielder Owen Casey.
But let me ask you this: How the fuck do the Marlins not have like a top 5 minor league, like farm system?
I don't know if they do or if they don't.
I don't think they do.
Let's see.
Because you would think that with all the trades that they've made from like 2010 to now and all the prospects that they have gotten, they won 5 World Series by now.
Let's see. Prospects 1,500, which I don't know how much we can really rely on them, but they came out at the end of the season. I know we just had some damn release the rankings.
MLB Farm System Rankings 2026. Let's see here.
Front office executive for farm rankings. All right, let's see. They are not top 5.
Tell me how.
Dude, I don't know.
Tell me how. With all the shit that they've traded away, they fucking got rid of. When Christian Yelich was coming off of damn near MVP year, Giancarlo Stanton, they traded. I mean, you even go to the fucking Josh Beckett trade back in the day. Like, how have they not won shit?
And they traded their whole team 2 years ago.
Absolutely.
We talked about it on one of these episodes. They went into a game with 14 or 16 active players on the roster that game. Like, that's unheard of.
Tell me fucking how.
Dude, the only thing I can think of is that
because they're not trading those guys away to get good guys. They're trading their good guys away to get those guys.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's very mind-boggling.
I want to look up all their. I should have done this before, but one day I'm gonna do it. I want to look up all their minor league teams and look at their records to see if they're fucking dominating, dude. Because they should be. Obviously he hadn't played for the Marlins farm system yet, but he's a number 1 fucking Cubs prospect. I'm sure you've gotten plenty of number 3s and 5s and 7s and other people's.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you haven't won shit yet when you're getting all these players for trading away your fucking good players. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Tell me how. It doesn't add up. It does not make sense. It does not compute. The limit does not exist.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. I mean, when you really think about it and the trades that they've made, like
it is crazy. Who else? Who was that other pitcher that they've traded? This is recent. It wasn't Sandy.
No, it's not Sandy or
Yuri.
It was.
This was, I think, last year they traded him. He went to the Phillies.
I'm trying to find their Luzardo, Jesus Luzardo.
Yes, him.
I'm trying to find their damn minor league rankings.
Dude,
here we go. Minor league affiliates. All right, let's see. In AAA Jacksonville, let's see how they did last year.
Fucking probably dog water, dude. Probably.
They're the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Yes.
All right, they went 89 and 61.
Okay.
The Pensacola team, the Pensacola
Blue Wahoos.
Blue Wahoos.
Yep.
69 and 69.
Good Lord.
And the Single A Beloit Sky Carp.
Sure.
68 and 63.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's their advanced A.
So high A.
Yeah.
And then they have low A.
They're Jupiter Hammerheads, which is just their regular A team. 59 and 72. And then they don't have a low A ball. All right, let's see. Rookie ball. Rookie ball 19 and 35. So their AAA team is really good. 89 and 61.
They're almost there.
They're almost there.
They'll get called up though and then get traded away. That's just how it fucking works, dude. I am just at a fucking loss. But hey, congrats to the Cubs. Congrats to the Cubs. You got a pitcher, and then you turn around and you go, hey, you know what we fucking need? You know what we need? We need something.
We need to spend money.
We need something that the Red Sox need.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and take this away from them.
Yeah.
And let's go sign LSU alumni Alex Bregman.
Yeah. Red Sox alumni.
Red Sox alumni, Astros alumni.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah. I like it
This is a massive deal.
I like it, but like
$35 million a year.
yes, I like it. It's what 5 years, 175 is what he ended up signing for.
175. I've seen reports that there's 85 or not 85, sorry. $70 million deferred off of that. I don't know if that's true or not. I've seen the reports, but I haven't seen it.
That sounds like today's day and age in baseball. So
yeah, but I haven't seen it from Jeff Passan unless I just missed it. But
it's fine.
that's what I've seen.
It could be wrong, and it's okay.
There are no opt-outs. There is a full no trade clause, which is essentially what held up the Red Sox deal. So the Red Sox are –
they offered him 165.
Yeah, the Red Sox are very disappointed in this because they felt like they had a great offer out there at 165, and that is a great offer. 32, 33 million a year.
I take it.
Yeah, me too. Fantastic offer. But the problem is they did not include a full no trade clause. The report is that if they would have done that, they would have got the deal.
Right.
And you know what? I don't blame Bregman for this. We just saw them sign Rafi to a 10-year, $325 million deal. 2 years later, he's gone.
Yep.
Like, that's your superstar. That's your cornerstone guy. And you upset your cornerstone guy by signing Alex Bregman and telling him to put his glove down and only hold a bat.
Right.
And then you trade superstar guy, say all year, oh, we're going to spend that money. We're going to spend that money. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. After you had already traded for Crochet and signed Crochet to a long-term deal. So don't play here.
Yeah.
And then you let Bregman walk because of a full no trade clause. Come on, man. That can't happen.
It can't, but I'm glad. I am glad where he went. Like I'm okay with him going to the Cubs because we don't have to play against him. Red Sox don't have to play against him fucking 30 times a year, 40 times a year, whatever the fuck it is, right? He's not in our division. He's actually on the opposite side of the fucking league. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. What I'm really okay with is the fact that he's playing next to the only guy that got drafted higher than him in that draft.
Yeah, that's
in
crazy.
Dansby Swanson. Okay? Two guys that played against each other. LSU and Vanderbilt, right? It's two guys that if he's at third, if Bregman goes to third or second, either way, if he goes to second, your middle infield is fucking insane, unreal. You're gonna see top 10 plays every fucking game. If he's on the left side, good luck, pull hitters. Good luck. That ball is not getting it's not getting through unless you hit a screamer that's down the line or in the gap. Or whatever. It's not getting through the infield.
Yeah, and look here. I mean, here's the thing, right? This adding him to this team, okay, is the defense. First off, we know what he can do offensively, right? This is going to help this team out tremendously on the offensive side, especially after you lose Kyle Tucker. Like, we get it, all right? We got the offensive stuff. I want to talk about defensive stuff,
right?
Because the Cubs are coming off of a team Gold Glove award this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Also playing into that part, let me just read this out to you. Nico Horner's at second. Won the Gold Glove this year. All right. Ian Happ, I just now said he's an Ian Happ won the Gold Glove this year in left field National League. PCA won the Gold Glove this year in center field. Bregman 2 years ago won the Gold Glove his last year in Houston.
Yep.
And Dansby, I think, is a former Gold Glove winner.
I would imagine he was with Atlanta.
Or at least top.
I think he's won at least one with Atlanta.
Let me
could be wrong.
Let me get that
Actually,
for sure.
I got baseball reference pulled up right now.
I know, I do too. Two-time Gold Glover.
Yeah.
You have Gold Gloves in defense all around the infield. The infield is stacked.
Now you just need everybody to hit for like 280, 285, 290, something like that.
Dude, this team is absolutely loaded when it comes to defense. You're so good. Your one hole in your defense is putting Seiya Suzuki in the outfield.
Yeah.
If you can get an average outfielder, all these guys are. You're not getting Tucker, Bellinger, or Ozuna.
So who the fuck else is left?
Go get an average outfielder.
I'm gonna look. MLB free agents 2026. Let's do position by position. I love looking at this fucking list. All right.
Find
So
us something.
first baseman, let's go. What are we looking at? We're going left field, right field.
Right field.
All right, let's
Because
go
left
right
field's
field.
Ian Happ, Gold Glover, and center field, Gold Glove PCA.
All right. Did you know that Mikey Strzemski signed a 2-year deal with Atlanta?
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Good
I did
thing.
not put him on here. Sorry.
Jake Fraley signed a 1-year deal with Tampa Bay.
It's okay.
Damn. Okay. Randall Grichuk, Starling Marte, Mike Talkman, Will Brennan, Jason Hayward,
I wouldn't mind a Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfroe.
I wouldn't mind that bat in the lineup.
Yeah, but he's more of a DH at this point in time.
Maybe. But he can still play the outfield. Tommy Pham wouldn't be horrible out there.
I'll tell you who to fucking go get, and I don't care. He can probably play right. There's two guys.
All right.
There's two guys. One being that was one. So
Okay.
Harrison Bader being one, and two would be Chris Taylor. I like Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor can play any fucking position.
Yeah, he's
played outfield.
I would
Go get Verdugo. Verdugo could be there.
I like a Austin Hayes pickup.
Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Give me a Jesse Winker every day. Miguel Andujar. I'll take that. Austin Hayes. I'll take that. He's young.
I'll take the Austin Hayes deal.
Yeah. Like, I'll take a MJ Melendez from Kansas City. He's a free agent. I would take him. He's 27 years old.
Or
You can get him for cheap.
I don't think this is going to happen, but you have the option of doing this. You have a superstar prospect that really came along in the second half last year in Matt Shaw, who's a third baseman, made his rookie debut last year. So under team control for 6 more years. And if you really want to go out and get somebody, there's you a start. Because anybody would be willing to take on Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw is a bona fide third baseman. Remember, he got off to an absolutely horrendous start. So if you look at the numbers are not pretty. So you have to understand like where he was versus where he came from. Second half of the season was when he really started to kick it up a notch. I mean, first half of the season, this dude was a 198 hitter, all right, with 2 homers. Okay,
Who is this?
Matt Shaw.
Okay.
Second half of the season,
Yeah, but he's a corner infielder.
yeah, they got Bregman, so Shaw's blocked.
That's what I'm saying.
If they wanted to trade for a right fielder, is what I'm saying. If you wanted to trade for another outfielder,
To be
in the
honest,
outfield.
I
mean,
mean, here's what you do, and the Marlins would fucking do it. Go trade and get your number 1 prospect back that was a fucking outfielder and call his ass up, play right field. Trade Matt Shaw to the Marlins, 1-for-1 swap. Say, hey, we want our guy back. And they go, okay. And they do it. The Marlins would fucking do it.
Yeah, you're probably no, you're not wrong. I mean, you're probably right. But in less at bats, but the same amount of games in the second half. So 2 homers, 198 in the first half. Second half, 11 homers, 258 average. I'll take that from my rookie any day.
All day, every day.
That is solid. I'll take that all day long if you give me that from my rookie. And like I said, he really came around the second half. He struggled in the first half. I mean, this is a guy that was striking out at an enormous rate right off the bat. So if they wanted to do that, I don't see them doing it. I think they hang on the straw. I think they hang on to Nico Horner. A lot of people are saying, oh, Nico Horner's going to be traded. He's going to be traded. I don't think so. I think they should hold on to all these guys. And you know what? You live with Seiya in the outfield because they also have another guy that needs at-bats. Ballesteros. I think that's how you say his name. Let me see. Moises Ballesteros.
Yeah. The catcher?
Yeah.
Yep.
He needs at-bats. And this dude can absolutely play and absolutely swing it. If you need an early Rookie of the Year candidate in the NL, that's a guy for you right there.
Yeah.
I like Ballesteros.
Big butts, and I cannot lie.
You got Carson Kelly back there right now, so I don't think he's going to get full-time catcher duty this year. He'll be more in the DH role, especially if they don't pick up another outfielder and say it has to be in the outfield. You really open up a spot for Ballesteros, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, me too. The Cubs. The Cubs look like that they're being a contender this year, and I like it. But you need one more guy. You need an outfielder. I don't care if he hits for fucking 250. You need a good defensive outfielder to play right field. Or you go get you a left fielder or center fielder and move somebody over. Or move them over. And all outfield is the same.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me clarify. Outfield is the same as see ball, catch ball, throw ball, right?
Okay.
But right field, which if you play outfield in the major leagues, you haven't just played center field. You haven't. You haven't just played left field. You haven't. At some level in your life, you have played other positions in the outfield, and you know if a right-hander is up to bat and he hits the ball to right field, it's going to tail towards the line. Mm-hmm. All right? On a crisp day, if he really tattoos one and it's any ball, if you take your step, you take a step back and you look and that ball is going over the brim of your cap, it's over your head, turn and run. Right? And obviously from a right-hander, when you turn and run, you're running towards the corner. Yeah. You have to there's certain things, certain positions, right, that you have to know. You have to know which way the ball's going to tail. You have to know which way everything's going to go. Like you have to know your runners, you have to know your cutoffs. And I'm almost positive that every fucking guy that's plays center or left in the major leagues has also played right at some point in their life, and they know this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not debating that part. I tell you, dude, this team on paper looks fucking good, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is probably winning the NL Central.
Yeah.
This team is probably winning the NL Central.
Look at the NL Central, though.
I mean, the Brew Crew can't count them out, but this team's probably winning the NL Central.
It's going to be those two teams because the Reds haven't done shit yet. The fucking Cardinals are looking to trade away Arenado.
And Brendan Donovan.
Yeah. And the Pirates.
Well,
look out for the Pirates. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go, because this is the first time that people are talking about the fucking Pirates.
Yeah,
this is the first time in a long time that the people are talking about the Pirates. Yeah. I think ever since they had fucking Garrett Cole and Glasnow and AJ Burnett on that fucking team. Like this is the first time in a long time that the Pirates are being talked about.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you, I really like the way this lineup is shaping up for the Cubs. Yeah, I'm not a Cubs fan whatsoever. I've never liked the Cubs.
I know somebody that is, but they're also an Oregon fan, so they left the group text because they're an Oregon fan, and Oregon got fucking demolished. No, we're talking.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Right. So
I'm talking about a different guy.
So this person's an Oregon fan. Oregon gets demolished.
Yeah.
He gets upset, leaves the group text because everybody's talking shit.
Yeah,
right?
Obviously.
Right. And then Cubs get Bregman, which is probably his least favorite player of all time. And
he's a Cubs fan?
Yes.
And now now Oregon has Raiola.
Right.
So I'm sure he's just loving life.
Static.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun. Right. We tried to add him back. Tanner sent a meme, and he left immediately right after that. So it's fun. We have a great time. But anyway, yeah, this Bregman coming to the Cubs. Like we said, they still need Cabrera. They still need one more guy, but I think that they're making the playoffs.
Yeah, I think
they make the playoffs for sure. Whether they win the division or not, that's still up for grabs because there's still a long time since. I say long time. There's still about a month and a half till pitchers and catchers report.
I like where their team's at. I really don't think they need to do anything offensively. I wouldn't mind them adding one bullpen piece. Who I have no idea.
Well, you tried to add Jeff Hoffman, and then you traded him back to who was that? They traded back to the Blue Jays.
Hoffman was with the Phillies, and now he's with the Blue Jays.
You had you had the Blue Jays closer, and then you traded him back to the Blue Jays this past season.
Oh, you're talking about the righty.
Yes. Can I remember his Nate Pearson?
Yep.
You had him, and you traded him back to the Blue Jays because he was ass water in fucking. Yeah. It wasn't good.
But the way it stacks up right now, you got Edward Cabrera, you got Matthew Boyd, who had a really good year. Cade Horton, the superstar rookie that got injured at the worst time last year, right before the playoffs started. You re-signed Shota on the qualifying offer. Justin Steele, we know what Justin Steele can do. Cy Young candidate every time he takes the mound. He's coming back from Tommy John. He should be back around the All-Star break ish. You got Jameson Taillon that can really like hold down that 5th or 6th spot. Colin Ray's not too terrible either. So I like where they're at, man. They got a really good on paper team.
Is it just me, or does Justin Steele sound like a internet star's name? You know what I mean? And when I say internet star, you know what I mean? Like a guy who you know.
Yeah. He's on YouTube and does a lot.
No, not YouTube. Different website. YouTube doesn't allow that. Justin. That's what Justin Steele's name sounds like.
Gosh,
Justin Steele.
All right, Cubs looking really solid.
Cubs are looking solid.
Who's next?
The
Yankees.
Yankees are not looking solid.
Yankees lose.
They do, and they will. I hope they don't fucking make the playoffs this year.
Man.
I hope. So they're moving on from Cody Bellinger. So what does this mean for the Yankees? This means that they need to go find a guy that they can trust to go play the outfield. Because right now you're not putting Stanton out there, and you don't. You have Aaron Judge out there.
And Trent Grisham.
Okay.
Because you're not putting $22.05 million qualifying offer guy on the bench. That hit 32 homers for you last year.
Right. And are you giving Jason Dominguez a chance?
You have to until
I think you have to at this point.
Until he shits the bed and Spencer Jones is in the waiting wings, waiting for Jason Dominguez to shit the bed.
So with them moving on from Cody Bellinger, does this mean that they just don't go get an outfielder? Because you have 4 that you just named.
So Buster Olney came out and he said the Yankees negotiations with Cody Bellinger at an impasse, and the team now believes he will sign elsewhere, or only reports that the Yankees are seeking additions elsewhere. I don't know exactly what that means because you can't the Yankees can go out and get maybe another bullpen piece or maybe another starter. I don't know what they do outside of a trade of, and I've talked about this, of either Austin Wells or Ben Rice, okay? Because Austin Wells is starting catcher. They've already come out and said they didn't want to re-sign Goldie because they want Ben Rice to get more playing opportunity at first base. They don't think he's a full-time catcher.
Okay.
So there's catcher and first base, done, locked up. All right? Jazz is at second, done. You're not fixing that. Volpe's going to miss the start of the year with an injury, some kind of shoulder injury or shoulder surgery that he had. He's going to miss like the first month or something like that. But he's there at shortstop. You're not doing nothing there. And then you got the guy you traded for from the Rockies last year in Rob and McMahon at third base, who's a Gold Glove third baseman. You're not doing anything there. And then you got Stanton in the DH. That's locked up. You got Judge, Grissom, and Dominguez in the outfield with Spencer Jones waiting. He's not even going to be on 26-man roster because you can't afford to have Spencer Jones not getting at-bats.
Right.
And so you're going to keep him down until Jason Dominguez continues to shit the bed. Then you're going to send Dominguez down and you're going to call Spencer Jones up.
Okay.
So
Fair.
where do you go outside of a trade of Volpe or Ben Rice or Austin Wells? Because it's got to be one of those two guys so that way you can open up a position because Ben Rice and Austin Wells are both catchers.
Yeah, but the Yankees have money. So why? So what are they doing?
I don't know.
Right. So what are they? Are they going?
Garrett Cole and Carlos Rondon are going to miss the beginning of the season.
So you going starting pitcher here? Go get Nestor back.
Dude, I don't know what they're going to do.
I don't know what they're going to do, and there's time, but time is running out. Like
they're in a not good spot because,
which is lovely.
Yeah, it's a great thing. They're in a not good spot though, strictly because you have a bunch of guys on your team that you truly don't want to trade unless it is the absolute right offer. And what's the right offer? You telling me you're going to take a Ben Rice for 2 or 3 minor leaguers and then go sign a major leaguer? No, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Ben Rice isn't making $40 million a year. He's on a fucking minimum contract. He's on an arbitration contract. You're not trading him for minor leaguers. Austin Wells, you probably trade Austin Wells for minor leaguers. But then who do you go get at first? You bring Goldie back? No. You go get Rhys Hoskins? That don't really help. You go back to Bellinger and say, hey, you're going to be a first baseman for us. Like that makes sense. But to me, it has to be a trade of Volpe to open up a middle infield spot, and maybe you go get a Bo Bichette, or you trade Wells and put Ben Rice at catcher, and you go get Bellinger, and you open up first base. I don't know what the Yankees are going to do. I don't know where they're trying to go to get more offense because honestly, right now, I think even though the Red Sox are still the only team in Major League Baseball that haven't spent a dime in free agency, I still think the Red Sox are better, especially with the Yankees are going to be missing Volpe, Garrett Cole, Carlos Rondon, all at the beginning of the year. They're all going to miss a month, if not more than that. Like, you could find yourself 5-6 games back before the end of May, and you're in trouble going the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And 4 or 5 games back, 6 games back of second. Not first, second.
Right.
The O's have gotten better. The Blue Jays are going to take this division over for the foreseeable future until the Yankees and Red Sox start acting like the big market teams that they are. These two teams are not acting like that, and it's a damn shame, especially as Red Sox fans. It's a damn shame that year after year after year we have heard ownership and GM, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to spend the money. We're going to do this. We want to bring championships back to Boston. And you go out, it's January 12th, and you haven't signed one free agent. You have not spent one dime yet in free agency. You're the only team in baseball to not spend one dime in free agency yet.
Which
sure,
I'm okay with.
You've made a few good trades. Contreras, great trade. We need a first baseman that's going to sure it up. We need a right-handed bat that's pull heavy. Great. Sonny Gray, awesome. Oviedo, awesome. What the fuck we going to do with 4 outfielders still?
Figure it out.
And Christian Campbell's not even an infielder anymore. And he signed a long-term deal last year with the Red Sox. They got him in left field for the last 8 months. So you got 5 outfielders. Like, what the hell are you gonna do? Trade one. Go get somebody. I mean, I don't know what we're doing, man. But the Yankees don't know what they're doing either, which is
It's great.
good.
It's great. But the Blue Jays know what the fuck they're doing. So
The Blue Jays,
we're fucked.
Yeah, the Blue Jays. And look, it's not just the Blue Jays, right? The O's have gone out. They've got a couple pitchers. They've gone signed 76 homers last year. They signed Pete Alonso and they traded for Ward. 76 homers last year, or 70-something homers last year.
Yeah.
Like, that's big bats.
The Rays got Jake Fraley, so
Yeah, well,
they
watch out.
They might be back.
Watch out. I'm just saying the battle, the way it sits
we
right
might be
now,
fighting for 4th and 5th place in that division.
the battle for 3rd place is going to be unbelievable between the Red Sox and Yankees.
But the good thing
way
is the
it
battle for
sits.
3rd place normally means, hey, who's going to make the playoffs here?
Yeah. Well,
That essentially, because the rest of the fucking divisions are dog shit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, you got Houston, Seattle, and maybe the Rangers.
Yeah.
And then you have whoever wins, which usually it's the Guardians, but whoever wins the fucking Central. And then normally you have 4 fucking teams fighting for a playoff spot in the East.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know, but
It's a huge question mark right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So look. With that being said, though, let's move on to what we're really are amping up to fucking talk about, which is coming in. It's coming next week. Next
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Unless you pick up a shift again.
No, that won't happen because I'll be working nights Monday, Tuesday. So I can't unless it is nights, but then I can only work one of them. Anyway. I'll explain later. But,
okay.
LSU baseball is preseason number 2. We've learned in the past preseason rankings don't really fucking matter, but guess what? We are the reigning, defending, undisputed national champions from 2025. Our opinion is we should be number 1, and our opinion was the same whenever Tennessee won it, and they were ranked like number 3 the next year. I don't know. It's
Here's my thing.
okay.
I don't care what sport. I don't give a shit. Any sport you want, pick it. I don't care. I don't care what the recruiting class looks like. I don't care what the portal class looks like. I don't care who was a senior and ain't playing no more because they graduated or went to the draft. I don't care what high school recruit went to the draft and forgoed his time at or her time in college sports. I don't give a shit. If you, I don't care if your coach left or quit. If you won the championship of said sport, no matter what, you should start the next year at number 1 in any preseason poll. I don't care who it is. I don't care why. You won't convince me that you shouldn't be number 1, because to be the best, you have to beat the best. And from the time that the season ended to the time the season started, nobody has beaten the best.
Nope.
Therefore, regardless of sport, regardless of situation, that team that finished holding the national championship trophy should be number 1 every year in every sport. They go 0-3 on the opening weekend, sure, they're not number 1 anymore. Fine, whatever. But until somebody beats them, they have to be number 1. But again, as Coach Rob started his monologue off with, preseason rankings don't mean shit.
No, they don't. They really don't. And look, it's UCLA, LSU, Texas, Mississippi State, and Georgia Tech are your top 5 teams. Last year, and this is how the season ended. Okay, UCLA was ranked number 5. LSU was number 1. Texas was 17. Mississippi State was not fucking ranked, and now they're 4th in the nation. Tell me how that works. I don't know. Do they have a high transfer portal class, a high freshman class? I don't fucking know. Because they fired their coach last year.
Yeah.
And they got a new guy, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Georgia Tech, they were ranked number 24 last year at the end of the season. They're now number 5. Georgia Tech is a decent baseball team. They're a decent baseball team. The UCLA one, I don't know if I agree with because of their strength of schedule. Who do you play? You play Stanford? Sure. Where's Stanford in this? Oh, that's funny. They're not fucking on here. Like, let me just say something. We play A&M, Vandy, Kentucky, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida. I don't know if we play all these teams, but these are all SEC teams.
We definitely play them all.
Okay. Yeah, SEC tournament, whatever. We're going to end up playing all these teams. This is the top 25 I'm reading. Starting from the bottom up.
11 of them.
11. A&M, Vandy, Kentucky, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Auburn, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Texas, LSU.
This is according to D1 baseball, right?
So there's 10 other, yes. There's 10 other SEC teams ranked in the top 25. Now, this is what I wanted to look up. What conference is UCLA in? Is that big?
It was Pac-12 or Big 12 or whatever the shit. They got too many 12s over there.
Well,
but dude, oh man,
Big Ten.
Frustrating.
Playing a Big Ten.
I can't wait to be able to dive into this because we're gonna break down these teams, the teams that we see fit to break down, which is gonna be fun. I love diving into stuff like that. Coach Rob loves just feeding off of me.
Yeah. Well, so I'm just trying to look and see.
By the way, if you go look on other platforms, Baseball America, ESPN, like if you look at other platforms, these rankings may not be similar to what D1 has. We're using D1 because that is when you see rankings on side of teams during the regular season, they go off of D1 in their rankings. So that's who we're using for this. I think Perfect Game has LSU ranked number 1. I'm not sure where Baseball America has them, but
Oregon State's still independent.
Are they really?
Are they? Because they're I think they're independent in football. They're one of the few. It's like Notre Dame, Oregon State, and I think there's one more.
I didn't think so, but maybe so.
I'm just trying to look. Florida State's ACC, NC State's ACC, Clemson ACC, Southern Miss is in their fucking weird ass conference. Wake Forest, Miami ACC, Arizona. Yeah, so let's just say this.
Yes,
UCLA
Oregon
UCLA
State
is the
playing as
only
independent.
So UCLA is the only ranked team in the Big Ten. So come conference play, you better not fucking lose.
Yeah.
Because you will fucking drop. If LSU loses a weekend series, 2 out of 3 to fucking Tennessee, not dropping that far.
No. They'll swap spots.
Depending on where they are. I'm assuming that Tennessee's going to climb a little bit. I'm assuming that, fucking Arkansas is 7.
Yeah.
Like we have 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 13, 14, 15, 18, 23, and 25.
We got Vandy to kick off SEC.
This is where I go back to SEC and ACC in baseball. There's the only 2 conferences that matter because those are the most that have fucking ranked teams.
Yeah.
Because UCLA, I don't know. Now look.
Just because of Rock, bro. It's because of Rock.
Okay.
We'll dive into it.
We've known that one player doesn't make a fucking team.
No, we'll dive into it. They got more than that, but I'll get down and dirty into UCLA and figure out what the hell they got that's making them number 1.
I want to know. I really do want to know. Cause
next Wednesday,
and I'll do some too. I'll have some time. I'll have some time. A little bit, maybe. We'll see.
Don't count on it.
Shut the fuck up. I told you that's my new part of my New Year's resolution was to do the things I'm saying I'm going to do and not just fucking forget and, pussy out.
Okay.
Right? So with that being said, we have one more thing to talk about.
We don't have Texas this year. That's odd. We went to Texas last year. Why are we not playing them this year?
I think we went to Texas right before Round Rock. Midweek.
Was it?
I think so.
All right. Yep. We got.
I could be wrong.
One more thing to talk about.
No, we did. We went to Texas for a 3-game set.
That's what I thought. We lost 2 out of 3.
Yep.
We took Friday night and lost.
That's right.
Saturday, Sunday.
That is right. Absolutely.
Why are they not coming here?
I don't know. Probably because there's no more East and West.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of LSU, Perfect Game just put out their top 100 freshmen, and we have 6 of them.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Are they going to get the start? Probably not.
Some of them will. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some of them for sure.
But
Curio leaving.
after this year?
After this year?
Yeah, if he has another year like last year, yeah, absolutely. He's
And
going to be a top 5 pick.
Put on 20 pounds, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, he'll be a top 5 pick.
He's juicing. No, he's not. What else? What do I want to look at? Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. All right. So, with that being said, that's enough baseball for today. We're going to go to football. We're going to go to college football. The national championship is set. You have Indiana versus Miami. The Indiana quarterback, Francisco Mendoza, is from Fernando Mendoza. Excuse my French. He is from Miami.
Yeah.
Went to high school in Miami. Did not get an offer from Miami. And now they're going to play in Miami. Fucking
against Miami.
Mario Cristobal against Miami. Mario Cristobal played with Fernando Mendoza's dad.
Yeah.
This is just a story in the making.
There's a lot of storylines here in this game.
Let me just start off by saying, holy Indiana, put an ass whooping on Oregon. Destroyed. They scored 21 points or something like that.
First play of the game, pick 6.
First play of the game was a pick 6, and that was fucking incredible. I was at work, and we put the game on, and I had a ribeye. I was going to put in the air fryer, and all right, they just kicked the ball off. All right, I'm going to go and just check on my time. All right, I'll wait fucking 2 minutes. I go back, and I look, and they're showing the replay. And it's 7-0. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So I rewinded it. Sure enough, first play of the game, pick 6. And I go, oh, this is how this game's going to go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and just say it right now. Indiana wins this whole fucking thing. They have to.
Yeah, Indiana wins it all.
Indiana wins it all. And they win it all because Kurt Signetti, this is the definition of a coach right here. You have guys that just go get all these 5 stars and they just say, okay, go play football. Kurt Signetti has 3 stars on his team. Nothing more, nothing less. Probably something less, but nothing more for sure. He has nothing but 3 stars, maybe some 2s. He has no 4 or 5 stars recruits.
I thought he had like 3 4-stars.
He has no 4 or 5-star recruits on this team. You can fact check me. I'm probably wrong, but from what I heard and from what I've read, he has no 4 or 5-star recruits on this team. Everybody's either a transfer that was a 3-star that worked their way up, or they committed to Indiana because they wanted to fucking go play for Kurt Signetti. Another thing about Kurt Signetti, he cracked one smile on the sideline in this entire game. And it was when they had 2 minutes left in the game and they scored another fucking touchdown. This is going to be probably, I'm not going to say it's going to be a blowout. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want it to be a blowout. But if it were to be a blowout, I would not be surprised. They still put up 56 points on a team that they beat. I think they beat them. That was only twice that year. So they played them in the regular season. Who'd they play in the Big Ten championship?
Ohio State.
That's right. And beat them too.
Yeah.
Signetti is a definition of a coach. He takes players and he develops them. Like I said, there's other coaches out there that go get all these players and they just go, fuck, this is a really good team. Go play football. And they go play football and they win. They win. But then they play a game against a team like this and they get fucking shellacked because this is a coach team. This is a well-disciplined team. This is a very, very good football team.
Yeah.
And then you have Miami, who's not supposed to be here. Miami, remember, the whole argument was Miami shouldn't have got in. Notre Dame should have got in, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, now that Miami's in, they're going to the dance. And guess what? They got a prom date. She's the fucking head cheerleader too, bud. Might be ugly as fuck, but
yeah, no.
Carson Beck is an ugly son of a bitch. He really is. But all the girls he's dated are fucking fine, dude. I don't understand it.
Eight 4-stars.
Okay, 8.
Yeah, they did like a by the numbers comparing both teams, and one of the numbers was 8, and it said total number. This is according to Yahoo Sports. Total number of 4 and 5-star recruits on Indiana's roster. Oregon has 55, and of those 8 Indiana recruits, not a single one was a 5-star. So 8 4-stars, and then the rest of the roster is 3 or less. But it's like who called the game? Was it wasn't Herb Street that called that game.
Nope. McElroy. It was Greg McElroy.
McElroy said it on the thing. He said, you can have all the 4 and 5 stars you want. So that's great. But you got to still be a team. So if you got a bunch of dudes up in there that just care about themselves and their money and this, that, and the other, like, it's like Nick Saban said on College Game Day a couple years
exactly
ago.
what I was about to pull up.
What was that? That was last year he said that? It's like, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, if you can pay anybody you want, but if you don't pay the right guys, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. And it's true. I mean, it's true. So I love Signetti. I think he's well worth all of the money he got paid. Big old contract. So
huge contract. But
I saw something that Tennessee wants Heupel out, and somebody was like, I don't give a shit what it takes to, because other people want to spend other people's money all the time.
Right.
It's like, we need to
I
offer.
love spending other people's money. It's fun.
We need to offer Signetti 5 years, $200 million, his own private plane, not the Tennessee plane, his own private plane. He could have access to whatever oil they have over there, whatever their big money maker is. Like, he gets a percentage of that at the end of every year. Dude, you lost your fucking mind.
Signetti would not even. That's the thing about Signetti. He won't take it because he's loyal. I don't think he leaves. I don't think he leaves Indiana at any point in time. I think maybe after his contract, if he still wants to coach, he rolls out and goes somewhere else. But I don't see him leaving. He's just signed an 11-year extension or some shit. I don't see him leaving in the next 11 years. There's coaches out there. There's teams out there that could use him, and use him very well. I don't think he leaves. I think he's very loyal to this team, to this college.
Yeah, I think I do too. I like him with Indiana. I think it's a perfect fit. I mean, he took a team that's a basketball school. That's what everybody knows him as.
Yeah,
To national championship
100%.
content every year.
There's people over there like crying in the stands because they're just so fucking happy that they have a football team.
Mm-hmm.
Some people didn't know Indiana had a football team, so Signetti came over there.
That's what Nick Saban said.
Yeah.
He said somebody was talking to him, oh, we're just playing Indiana. It doesn't matter. They're a basketball school, da, da, da. And Nick Saban was like, no, they're not.
No.
They're
you gotta
not.
watch. You have to watch because they're not a basketball school anymore.
No, that is a full-blown football school.
100%.
I love all the storylines, as you said, Crystal Ball and
Crystal Ball.
Yeah, Crystal Ball and Mendoza's dad playing together.
Yeah.
I want to get back to the game itself. That's coming because we talked about that Oregon game. It was an absolute blowout.
Yeah.
Miami and Ole Miss was a lot of fun. We could break that game down if we really want to. That game was a lot of fun.
That one came down to the wire, dude. And Carson Beck did Carson Beck shit.
And it shouldn't have. Okay, that game should have been long over. Trinidad should have had 4 picks, including 2 pick sixes. All right. Miami's DBs have got to have the worst. I mean, I don't know how much popcorn they was eating on the side, but got to have the worst hands.
Well, you know what a DB is. It's just a wide receiver that can't fucking catch.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they were.
Yep.
I mean, it was absolutely pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of picks that was in their hands. It's not like it was one that they tipped on the fingertips. I'm talking in their hands. There was one that 3 guys were just like fucking playing 6-7 with a football. And just couldn't put both hands on the ball and grab it. I mean, it was insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was.
Fuck you dare say fucking 6-7 again.
That game should have been long over before Carson ran it in with 15, 18 seconds left.
You know, I'm ready for a beat over. I'm ready for to be over.
A beer. January.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I've already started looking into what I'm gonna do February 1st. And I think I'm going to get a very good bottle of tequila.
Okay.
Like a very nice, like maybe $100, $150 bottle of tequila.
To drink what with it?
Just pour little three fingers in a glass.
I'm thinking I'm going to
go
on it. I'm thinking I'm going to go the landman style, like the lawyer does, and go watermelon juice and vodka. Get turned up.
A watermelon martini?
No, not a martini. Get turned up.
That's what it is.
No, I don't want the what's in a martini?
Vodka.
No, what's the little things that you eat that's in a martini?
Olives?
Yeah, I don't want.
You're not going to put that in a watermelon martini.
Why?
Why would you?
I don't know. I don't know what's in a martini. I don't drink that.
Vodka and
olives.
Usually olive juice if you drink it dirty. Right, so usually if you get a dirty martini,
you know more than me.
It is olive juice and vodka, but you can get a flavored martini, and all that is just the juice and vodka. So that would be a watermelon martini, my friend.
Well, I'll drink it. I'll get turned up and hydrated at the same time.
I'd rather fucking drink straight vodka and cut up a watermelon and eat the watermelon.
Me too.
As I'm drinking.
That sounds like a lot of work, but me too.
Not really. Where the fuck do you buy watermelon juice from? Please tell me where you buy watermelon juice from.
The Simplies have them.
Watermelon juice.
Yes.
You know how much sugar's in that?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
What? I don't get it.
I'm going to go back to drinking beer, but...
Well, I thought when you said Landman, I thought you were gonna go the whole Billy Bob route. Like, I don't know. I quit drinking. Give me a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, no,
It's not. This isn't alcohol. What the
There's
fuck?
more alcohol in orange juice.
Right. Absolutely.
No, I'll go back to drinking beer. There's 6 beers up in there, and I looked at all of them and told them I'm sorry.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yes, I'll be back. But so let's talk. We already talked storylines. We both said Indy's going to win this thing. I mean, but let's actually break down what we think's going to happen in this game. Because I'll tell you one thing: you got a D line and an O line for both teams that are absolutely dominant. And Miami likes to run the football, and they destroyed Ole Miss's D-line running the football. I mean, it was 6 yards a carry all game long. Why did they ever even throw the ball besides the one deep pass on the busted covers that went for a touchdown, the first touchdown?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they were running up and down
That
and
dude
having
was so
their
fucking
way.
wide open. Carson Beck underthrew that ball, and the receiver had to stop.
Yeah.
And still caught it and still had 5 yards to go and was like, oh, touchdown. Like, dude,
Oh, gosh.
this was Ole Miss. Look, Ole Miss put up a fucking fight. And look, kudos to them, but I'm glad they didn't fucking win because they could have won a national championship and we'd have to pay Lane Kiffin $1 million. That's the only reason I didn't want them to win. Other than that, I know. Fuck Ole Miss. I guess. I get it. I get it. Fuck Ole Miss. I understand your thing about it. But if it was like A&M, I'd 100% be like, yeah, fuck them bitches. There's a lot more. But Ole Miss, I enjoyed the fact that they were playing in spite of Lane Kiffin. Like, they were playing lights out football in spite of Lane Kiffin. They beat Georgia. Who the fuck would have thought it? I didn't have that on my fucking bingo card. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's not in spite of nobody.
I think it is.
No. It's funny to me that everybody says, he's just trolling. He's not actually pulling for him. Bro, he's sitting on the sideline getting paid 500 G's for y'all to win. I promise you he's pulling for you.
Yeah.
I promise you he's pulling for you to win.
Yeah.
He might, in his heart of hearts, he may not want you to win.
Right.
But to be able to sit back and turn a game on, and if they win in 4 hours, here's a $500,000 check. Yeah, I'll take that deal all day, every day.
Yeah.
Don't tell me he's not pulling for y'all. Like, come on, man. Y'all are delusional.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Indiana is an 8.5 point favorite. I think they covered fucking 14. I think they win this game by 2 touchdowns. Carson Beck is going to do Carson Beck shit, and it's going to be great. This is going to be a really good game, but I do think at the end of the day, Fernando Mendoza is a fucking animal. This whole defense is disgusting. And Miami, the only thing they really have for them, you got Carson Beck there. You got your offense is what's going for you.
Yeah.
Your offense is what's going to go for you. Ruben Bain Jr. is probably going to be a threat.
Always.
But these guys are going to be fucking insane. This game is going to be really good, but I think at the end of the day, Indiana pulls away a little bit too far, and they end up going, I think they win this game by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, I can see 2 touchdowns happening. I'm gonna go a little bit less than 2 touchdowns. And
Do they still cover though?
For some reason, what's the cover?
8.5.
Yeah. For some reason, the first number that just popped in my mind was 31-27. But I don't think a 4-point game is reasonable here. I do think it's high scoring because Miami's going to have to do some things, and they're going to have to push the ball down the field, and we've seen them be able to push the ball down the field fast whenever they need to, running and throwing. So I do think Miami can do that. I think that they will because I think their offense is good enough to do it. And you got 7th-year QB, or going for his 3rd national championship in Carson Beck there. I think that he can do it. And, I had 31-27 come in my brain, but for some reason I think I'm going to go 37-27.
37-27. Okay, 10-point game. I got more of a so the over-under is 48.5.
Over.
That hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I think
It's 24 each team? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I think it's more of a 35-21 game. Or 42-27. Something around there. Indiana is going to fucking dominate.
They're just so good. I mean, they're so good all the way around. Look, this team is offense, defense, running, throwing, catching the ball. That's a big thing. Yes. Defense, front 7, dominant. Special teams, very good. Like, this team does it all. When you talk about a complete football team, Indiana Hoosiers is the definition of a complete football team.
Yes.
I mean, there's no gaps. There's no gap. You can't find a hole on that team. You can't be like, oh, well, I think you could improve here. I mean, if you really get down and dirty into the details of stuff, sure, you can find anybody that can improve in any one spot if you really look at it. Like Mansour Delang could probably start on Indy's team. Like, I mean, you're talking about the best corner in the country. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you just look at the team as a whole, this is all the way around a complete football team.
Yeah.
Made up of 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star, no stars. Like, they are not only do they do everything right and they do everything good, they're the definition of a team, which is a key thing. They're a team. And when you have a team, it changes everything, regardless of your recruits, regardless of how much anybody's getting paid. When you have a team, that's what changes everything.
Yeah.
And we see that with Indy.
Yeah, I mean, this is Indiana. Indiana's going to be your 2026 national championship. Your national champions.
Yeah.
They're going to. And then right after that, on Wednesday, we get our ass in here and we probably going to go 2 hours on LSU baseball and college baseball. And it's going to be a great fucking time. I cannot wait. This is the episode I look forward to every single year. And then from then on, when we talk college baseball, up until June,
yeah,
I love it. I love it.
I can't wait, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I know.
These next few weeks are going to be a lot of fun. Getting up in here, being able to break down LSU, break down UCLA, Tennessee, Texas, like being able to talk college baseball and what's coming in. What are we, 30 days out, 20-something days out now? I think we're right at the 30 mark, maybe a little bit less than that, but
was February 13th, I think, is game 1.
So we're right at the 30 mark.
Till February. 32 days. 32 days till opening day at the box. I'm here for it.
Dude, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Coach Jace just hit the bottom of the table.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not with your hands.
Oh. Well, you weren't supposed to tell everybody.
Ow, fuck, that actually hurt.
Oh, man. All right, Coach, I think we're good for the night. Why don't you go ahead and take us on out?
Yeah, let me make sure I didn't break my fucking hand.
Man, go check on Jill. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah, Jill's my left hand. Anyways, no, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We saw some people that popped in and out, in our live stream, and that's cool. That's very cool. Go ahead and leave us a comment who you want us to talk about during this college baseball season, and we'll see if we can get to it. Follow us on all our socials, and go ahead, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you got to do, bud. We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. With that being said, I'm Coach Rob. This is Coach Jace. This has been Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered.